So we're back to, excuse me, to try and make the push to 120. I just talked to the 7th Legion High Commander on this ship here, and we're trying to set a foothold. If you look at the map here, and I'm not even, let's see, called tiers. Let's zoom back out. We're trying to establish a foothold, and I'm not quite sure. Anyways, he was asking me to determine where I wanted to establish a foothold for the army, and I chose the Volders, or it's basically the lizard area where there's the lizard people, snakish lizard, slee stacks, and I did that because I like snake people, and I thought it'd be interesting to see what they're like. But he says that they're aggressive, and that we'll basically have to kill them. So I'm not sure if I'm happy about this whole genocide thing. But the other two were blood trolls or the Zandalari. And I was like, I'd rather go with the snake-looking people because it's something new. So let's see how this
Your
goes.
legend grows.
Going to the west.
Our work has just begun.
And I still have to do more. This is something that I'm going to come back and do because I have to finish up the wave crest stuff. So let's find the fly. So there's a bundle of furs. Let's go ahead and try to deliver the bundle of furs, and then we're going to try to pick up the flight path back to, what's her name? The wave crest girl. The road to Core Lane. And I'm trying to complete quests because I've been dealing with issues with my quest log constantly being full, which is really annoying. So we're just okay. I can't seem to get across here. The map again. I'm trying to get to the other side. If I go up this path, it's through the city somehow. There's got to be a way through the city to get across to the other side, you would think. So let's find out. So far, I'm not really seeing it. Maybe I need to go up top. Okay. What's this? Portal to Ironforge. Oh, I never knew this was here. And Portal to Exodar. And Portal to Stormwinds. Okay. Need to remember where that is on the map. And yeah, I think we just need to get up top to be able to cross over to try to turn this one quest in. Here's the Flight Master. I'm gonna try to turn this quest in, and then we'll come back to the Flight Master if at all possible. Jump horse. Okay, maybe not. Jump A. That was a failed jump A. Okay, I'm trying to get to the other side. Trying not to let other things distract me, like other in-town buildings and stuff, because I get easily distracted, and I'd be like, "Ooh, what's this? What's this? There's cool buildings everywhere. I don't know if I care." But let's not go there. So let's just do this quest and try to get back to the Flight Master. This is a really well constructed, and I've said it before. And see, this is what I was worried about, is coming over here. This is another quest hub. So we're going to ignore this quest hub for now. Let's grab the flight path, though. And we'll come back and hit this quest hub later. Because I was kind of enjoying the Milla, whatever her name is, Wavecrest questline, and I want to try to go finish that. Because I had done a lot of work on that one.
Finest wares in Coltiris, right there.
Okay, now let's go back to the... That's nice we picked up a Flight Master here, so we don't have to walk all the way back. Oh, I need to take a shower. I just got up out of bed. I took the day off today.
What can I do for you?
I should probably take a quick shower. I'll feel better. I may do that in a second. So we need to figure out
Keep the
where...
wind in your sails.
Marshal, recover the road. The road. Lord, here, this one. Lord and Lady Waycrest lay trapped in Waycrest Manor. Before we can reach them, however, we must brave. So this is the quest line I kind of was following. Meet Marshal Reed at the Washington's Rise in Trustvar. So this is where we need to go.
Lord Admiral's favor, friend.
So let's fly here.
Safe passage to you.
I kind of want to see if I can complete that quest line. Obviously a new expansion. A lot to do. A lot we can do. So I kind of have to pick and choose what I'm doing. And you know what? I am going to take a quick shower, so I'm going to pause this video. And because I'll feel a lot more refreshed if I take a quick shower, come back, and I will just let me land first, make sure I'm in a safe area. You can see I did reskin my shield to one of these new shields that I found. It's got a little anchor on it. And I'm starting to pick up more of the gear around here, which has a very decidedly seafaring look to it. Lots of leather and kind of dark browns and golds, which is very, reminds you very much of what like a swashbuckler would wear. So that's pretty cool. I'm actually enjoying the gear style very much. I think they did a great job of conveying not only what the city looks like with the wood and all the water and the boats, with the ferry system, to the gear that you're getting that looks very much like a swashbuckler's type of clothing. I'm really enjoying that. I think they've done a really nice job. And there's so many naysayers, you know, on WoW, and I understand why people get so mad about these expansions, because this one doesn't, on the surface, doesn't seem to really offer a whole lot as far as new talent trees or maybe really new groundbreaking things. It's kind of just the same old, you know, or new quests, new dungeons. I mean, it's just, you know what I mean? But I think you have to really look at it as a game that's been out for a long time, and it's not easy to, you know, they have a formula that works pretty well, and so they're not trying to be too risky with it. They want to continue to have the people that enjoy the game the way it is,
New bodge goods here, mate.
and go along that same path. But it can be a little annoying that, you know, it does get stale, you know, using the same formula, even though they making much better cutscenes, creating nicer looking art assets and buildings and structures and layouts and landscapes and all of that. I think their skill as a development company doing this is only increased. So, you know, when I think about the game I want to make, and I talk about it all the time, people are like, I don't give a shit about your game. But I mention it because, you know, I really want to come up with something that's different and new and fresh and something that people haven't seen, you know, and, you know, I'm constantly, you know, looking and playing MMOs and thinking about, well, how would my game differ? Or what are the things about this game maybe I don't like that I would change in my game so that I would like it? So, you know, those are questions I'm constantly asking myself. And I remember this weapon, transmog that he's got here. I actually just sold this weapon off one of my other characters. I think it's from, wow, I think it's even from like Cataclysm or something, that axe. Anyways, so yeah, I'm going to take a quick shower. I did want to mention that these boots I don't think even got in this area. I think this was from a different expansion, but I thought they kind of matched this outfit. But you can see it's very swashbuckling. You got the green striped pants. I absolutely love this belt. Really cool belt with almost like a mini tabard, kind of like showing the logo of their people, which is this kind of green and gold with an anchor. It's very prominent. And then I just happened to pick this shield up off a drop off the ground. You know, I mean, off of a mob, just a green drop. And I liked it because it had the green and it matches my pants, and it's got the shield, so I went with it. It's not my favorite shield, but it's something I'll have temporarily as a transmog, just to kind of convey this style of clothing that they have. And the gloves here also were kind of matched, so it's pretty cool. I'm hoping to get shoulders and a chest piece that will match this type of outfit. I change my transmogs pretty frequently. You know, I'll go with a cool transmog, something I like, and then I'll change it in, you know, after I play with it for about a month, I'll change it. So maybe once a month I'll change my transmog or something, because I get tired of looking at the same thing. I think everybody does. Anyways, I'm gonna take a little break. I'm gonna stop. I'll go ahead and stop this video, or you know, I'm just gonna pause this video. And should I pause it? Yeah, I'll just pause this video, and I'll be back in about 10 minutes, and I will see you then. Okay, we're back. I feel much better after my quick shower. Let's head to here, the road to Coraline. I don't know why I wasn't able to fly there directly. Let's take a look. It looks like a flight path is there, but I don't think I have that flight path. And
You mind your business, and I'll mind mine.
yeah, I don't. There is a quest here that I
May
haven't.
blight fall upon the coven.
Let's skip that one right now. Again, I want to continue the Wave Crest. And of course, Wave Crest reminds me of the James Bond film. The one where Wave Crest was on a boat. With Carrie, such and such was the Bond girl. Anyways, that's what it reminds me of. Let's go see if we can rescue her. Ooh, let's grab these oars. This one that's floating in the air. A powerful platinum ore. There seems to be another one up here. Let's go ahead and ride upriver. Okay, Mr. Wolf. Boom, look at this. I'm gonna hit really hard now, probably. Let's see. Boom. Yeah, I'm hitting pretty hard. With my new talent, if you go to my character screen, I chose on the helmet, what I chose was this one. When original was active, your mastery is increased by 305. I went with that one because mastery gives me the ability to increase my ability to dodge, to block, I mean, and it increases my, reduces all damage taken while I'm in my consecration. It also increases my attack power. So basically I hit harder and I can take more damage. So it's a pretty good all-around talent, kind of, so to speak. So I chose that one, and that's the first time I tried it, and it did seem like I was hitting rather hard. When I'm hitting for 3,000 damage, 4,000 damage is pretty good. I wish I was hitting for about 20,000 damage. But we'll have to wait and see where we end up. I am Prot, so obviously I'm not going to be winning any DPS races. But my goal is to confound the enemy, to confound those buggers. I love going into battlegrounds and just beating the hell out of rogues and warriors, and I have. Even before this came out, I was beating rogues and warriors in battlegrounds pretty easily, because I can just take so much damage. So, and I don't know, they get frustrated, or maybe they're just not very good rogues. I don't know. Maybe they're not. Well, I'm sure if they were super well geared, they'd probably kick my butt. But what am I looking for here? Is it this guy? Yeah, it is this guy. All right, we got 5 seconds. Let's go ahead and start the rotation. Okay, now you notice, let's zoom out. Gonna minimize this. And, okay, here we go, Avenging Wrath. Not seeing any big numbers yet. 3,000. So, even though let's see. My damage should be increased, but it doesn't, it feels like I'm hitting... doesn't feel like I'm really hitting that much harder. For 3,500, I thought I was hitting that before I even had this up, so of course I do have to have my consecrate down. But you can see again, the problem with my biggest problem with World of Warcraft right now is look at my damage. I mean, look at my health. I mean, it never drops. I mean, come on. I'm fighting all these monsters that are basically almost the same level as I am, and I'm not taking any damage. I mean, it's like, come on, guys, make it at least somewhat challenging. I pulled like 13 or 14 mobs yesterday of my level, and I only dropped down to maybe 60% health, and that's because I wasn't even trying to use any defensive cooldowns. I wasn't even trying to heal myself. If I was healing myself using defensive cooldowns, I'd still be at like 100% health. So that is my biggest problem with this game, and I don't understand why they make it such a cakewalk. I don't think anybody, I don't care.
Marshal Reed, are those your men?
Yes, the coven took
I'll
them. Now they're no more than
finish that fight later.
pawns. We will have no choice but to cut through them.
I'm sorry.
We must drive out the darkness. Aye, all right, men. Let us take this tower and drive the coven from Corlane. We can have. I am bidden.
So yeah, let's see what kind of damage these guys can do.
For the coven guides my blade.
We'll throw up one defensive cooldown, right? Do this, throw shield, and now we're just going to throw consecrate, and then we're going to throw in our avenging wrath. Fortunately, we have some ranged people, so let's move over here if we can. So I'm taking a little bit of damage. Haven't thrown in any heals yet.
The curse is lifted.
Still haven't thrown in a heal.
Forgive me.
My blade is ready.
Still haven't thrown in a single heal. All these mobs I'm killing, and I haven't even had to heal myself. I mean, that's just ridiculous. I should not be able to pull this many people. In fact, I should be in trouble if I have 3 on me. In Vanilla WoW, and I'm gonna liken it to Vanilla because Vanilla was a much better game than this game. In Vanilla WoW, if I picked up 3 mobs, I would be struggling.
We can handle these soldiers, Inquisitor. Find their leader.
So it's just, I don't know. I'll throw in a heal now. It's just kind of disappointing, you know. You're just there's no difficulty. So why is it in any way rewarding? Why is this rewarding if it's not challenging? That's the biggest problem here. You know.
Thank you.
Corlane belongs to the coven.
I feel like I'm killing these sisters every other day. Zoom, move the camera down so you can actually see her. I don't need to see my abilities to know what I can do here, so let's just get rid of the UI. We'll stun her. Throw in 3 hammers. 1, 2, 3. Do a judgment. Should have 1 more available. We'll do a shield block. Consecrate. Hammer. Spinning hammer. I pretty much know the cooldowns without even having to look because I've just done it so much. Now most of the stuff's going to be on cooldown. Should have 1 shield righteous up. Maybe 2 judgments. 1. Only. Well, we had 2. And there you can see. So most of the cooldowns I already have times in my head.
And all of its holdings.
223, 223. Yeah, I mean, 990 block, 36 strength. We're gonna gain 48 armor, 10 stamina. We gain a lot of mastery with this particular ring. Over haste. Haste is really a better stat for a prop pally. You know what? I can't drop my legendary item. I mean, I could, but let's wait. Let's go ahead and grab the ring.
Glory to House Waycrest.
Oh, and it upgraded. Nice. So let's get rid of the weakest ring I have, which is this one. And equip this 238 ring. Very nice. Okay.
We must act with haste. We must remain vigilant.
I was looking at my ring and not looking at what he was saying, so I need a falconer's whistle. Okay. Is it like...
Don't get many travelers here.
I would reckon not. You reckon? Let's sell that ring too, the one I just unequipped. Where is it? So we can sell that. Let's repair.
Even rotten crops we grow.
I'm not sure. You wanted some sort of a whistle?
The battle awaits.
Allow the user to see through the eyes of a trained falcon.
The coven will fall beneath my blade.
Falconer's whistle. Did he give it to me? Did I have to blow it? Or... I don't see a whistle. Wait, that's not it. What is this? A pilgrimage scroll. Not really sure what that does. Interesting. Yeah, so I'm a little confused here. I probably should have been paying attention.
We must drive out the darkness.
Falconer's whistle.
We must remain vigilant.
Ooh, these are the things I hate. I really wish... Let's do... Okay, at least we have the search, so there's no whistle in my inventory. I really wish they had, like, what a lot of MMOs have, which is a quest bag. A bag that specifically carries just your quest items. Oh, here we go. Maybe it's down here. Ah, ooh. What dark tidings are going on down here? Some little blood sacrifice. Is that the Necronomicon? I'm trying to zoom in here. You will never retrieve the Necronomicon! I was watching a video yesterday on how people at one point had said Dungeons and Dragons was causing kids to worship the devil. And I'm like, what would they think if this video game would have came out then, back in the 70s? You know, I mean, come on. There's fucking symbols on the ground here. There's bloody chunks in a bowl. There's kind of cryptic writings. I mean, people were so stupid back in the 70s. I'm sorry. I was born in 70. And I just can't understand how people could be so ridiculous. But, you know, it's just the way the world is when education and science increases. Stupid shit gets debunked. I can't find the whistle, so I'm going to pause this video and look online real quick. Okay, so apparently I just needed to go outside and find this guy.
I need to make this time.
Say hi.
I'm trying. It would be easier if you weren't attempting to rip my arm off.
Okay, so apparently that's all I need to do is come outside. I guess if you look here, one thing of note, obviously, is these bright yellow circles that show up are always quest objectives. So when I couldn't find the Falconer's Whistle, or whatever he wanted me to do, I probably should have came outside and looked for that yellow circle, which I didn't do. No, it's still yellow outside, so I still apparently need to interact with that guy. So, or maybe I need to blow the whistle now. I don't know. Now that I have this magical whistle, which I still don't see in my inventory. This is another thing that's happened to me in this game, is I've had troubles with, like, it says you receive item Falconer's Whistle, but let's see if it actually shows up. See, it doesn't show up in my inventory. So they give me these items, but they're not in my inventory. I've noticed this in Legion as well, and I don't like that. If you say you receive item, I want to see it in my inventory. It's not like I shoved it up my butt. You know what I mean? Maybe some people do, but I don't. Okay? So I don't really like that.
Lovely day for some witch hunting, isn't it?
So I guess now I have to do this, right? Jump on this. But I mean, it's just, I don't understand that.
Well done.
Invade.
Now, the path to Waycrest Manor runs through Upper Core Lane. We should check that out first.
Okay, so I'm supposed to be flying and scouting. So let's go this way. And let's try to avoid enemy birds or anything that might attack us. Look familiar, guys? Wrath of the Lich King.
So, they put up a barrier, eh? I can't say I'm surprised, but that will prove problematic. Why don't we do a flyover of the town proper? Be sure to come in low enough that we can get a good look.
Okay, going through the town. Is that what looks like an instance? Waycrest Manor. Oh, so the Waycrest Manor. This is the home of the chick that I've been trying to work on her quest line. Okay, now I need to return to here, it looks like. Well, here's Core Lane, so I was scouting the wrong town. Really love the, I keep saying it, but I love the structures and the buildings they've created.
They're rounding up the townspeople. Well, that must mean that they're not completely under the Coven spell.
Very unusual
Maybe
buildings
there are
here.
more survivors out there.
A spin-off
Before we return,
of Bavarian
there's
architecture.
one last place we should check. There's an armory right over the hill. Let's see if anyone's home.
Do little flips to avoid the archers.
The blacksmith is alive.
Oops.
We're in luck. Though we better get to him quickly. Hurry back. We need to let Marshal Reed know what we saw. I'm sure he'll have a strategy in mind.
It's not letting me go to the question mark. Oh, there we go. All right.
Thank you for returning Winston to me in one piece. I'm sure Reed will be interested in what you saw out there.
The battle awaits.
Okay.
The coven will fall beneath my
Westbar
blade.
stands firm.
So it's not too far from a location the mine is specifically extract iron. They do occasionally find silver. So we need silver, we know, to combat the witches and their magic. And we found that out by finding the book. There was a book that we had to go get that explained, and I think this is the book that she's looking at right here. This book explains how to combat their magic. And so we need to make these weapons to help us fight these magic users, aberrations and elementals and undead. So that's what we're doing.
The coven will pay for their atrocities.
We need to stop the coven. I like the storyline. I love the... I mean, witches is always a cool storyline. I'm going to see if I can find this chest real quick. And I just think that's pretty cool. Oh, shit. The spiders. Oh, I just crushed that spider. Okay. What do we get? A battle-scarred rune. Increase agility. Okay, just one of those runes you can use to... just a buffing type thing. These spiders just won't give up. Alright, let's go ahead and try to fly out here. You know, this might be a good place. Let's see, are they giving me any kind of webbing I can use? It doesn't look like it. I was going to say, if these guys drop, like, webbing that could be used for crafting, I actually would have stayed here and killed them for a few seconds. Maybe get some stuff for my priest if I ever decide to level my priest up. Let's also take out this elite that's nearby. There's also another quest over here. We'll handle that in a second. Let's see if I can get this elite first. Suck down some Coca-Cola. Must be on top of this hill. Maybe he's not on top of this hill. Is he under it? Let's try to slide down here without taking too much damage. I don't see an entrance to a cave, which means he could be underground. So let's go ahead and head towards the mine. Check out the buildings here.
The spiders! They're everywhere! Even rotten crops regrow.
That's why the spiders were all over me. Okay, let's see if we can wake up a bunch of spiders. I'll walk across what appears to be their little homes here. And of course, you know, nothing can really stop me because I'm ridiculously tough. Just destroy these spiders without even trying hard. So it looks like these little homes, when I kill them, they seem to have disappeared. But if I walk over them, it seems to wake up these spiders. They're like, get off my home, my little mound. Do a little spinning hammer action. Okay. And we just need one more. So let's see if we can find one more little mound runner. So I'm sure we'll run into one. There's a mound to my left. Let's go ahead and trigger this spider. Oh, I guess no spider. Okay. Come on out and play, spiders. I'm sorry, but I have to kill you. Sorry about that. Okay, objective complete. Turn that quest in real quick. I do like to always check out
Don't
the.
get many travelers here. This land is cursed.
I always like to check out the buildings. You know, go up, see if there's anything worth picking up or finding. Plus, they're just interesting to see these structures. You know. Look at this guy. I used to say in World of Warcraft, you can always tell. You can always tell how close you are to the next level by how many spiders you need to kill. Because I've always said that spiders were the most common enemy in World of Warcraft. Like, every zone you go into, there's always seems to be some type of spider that you can kill. So, I can see that they're continuing that tradition. All right, it's on. It's on like Donkey Kong. Let's do this. Let's take these guys out. Boom. All right. Let's pick up some silver nuggets. So I'm hoping to get some more swashbuckling-looking armor. Maybe the chest piece, the shoulders, the two key pieces I'm really missing, and of course the boots. Let's go into the mine. I would like to find all of that and get the whole ensemble, and then a sword. I did get one sword that was a kind of a swashbuckling broadsword, but I didn't like it that much, so I chose not to transmog my sword. I just left on the transmog I have now, but I'm sure I'll find another sword, or maybe even an axe or a mace. A mace would be cool, like a cool looking mace from this particular area. I think would be kind of neat. Go ahead and open up my quest here real quick, just to check the progress of some of these things. Looks like I still need to rescue miners and just get the silver, so we'll go ahead and just kill everybody here. Let's get a bunch of spiders out for fun. Let's see how many we can get. I always like to make it interesting. Get quite a few. We'll even throw up one defensive cooldown. And we use Avenger Shield, followed up with our Righteous Shield. What's it called? Shield of Righteous, and that gives us the most bang for our buck on our defense. So if you look at my armor, it's 1400. Watch if I do that, and then use this. Now I'm up to 4364. If I use my Avenger Shield and follow up by Shield of Righteous, that'll give me the best bang for my buck as far as increasing my armor. So when you're playing Prop Pally, make sure you do that. That you use that correctly. Again, very cool looking spiders up here. Very cool. Very well done. Let's just round these guys up. Now we got elite. Let's see if we can take everybody. Let's do it. Wouldn't see this in vanilla World of Warcraft, would you? Wouldn't throw in a heal. I'm not even trying to be like super particular or careful with my armor. I'm just trying to do damage right now. But we'll go ahead and throw in shield, increase my armor. And you can see I'm not having any problem. This is like easy stuff. And this is, again, my biggest complaint with this game. This is just too easy. I mean, people are going to say, well, the mythic dungeons and stuff are hard. Well, but why do I want to play for days and days and days and through cakewalk content? If I had to take, like, let's say a month to level to 120, it would give the developers, it would give the developers a lot more time to combat patches, updates. Did I just get, is that a belt? Oops. Oh, I was just talking about getting a one-handed mace. Ask and you shall receive, right? Okay, I think there was some ore down here I wanted to get. So let's see if we can find it. Looks like it's back up the other way. Now that mace doesn't look as cool as I would have hoped, but that's alright. Let's get some more spiders here just for the hell of it. Just because I like killing spitters. And they're just, as you can see, cakewalk content continues. Let's take a look at the mace. Now that we have the mace, if it's really good, And it is 224. Let's equip the mace, right? And then let's equip the shield that we just got a little bit too. I think there was a... Where is it? Please tell me. Oh, I didn't pick up that shield. Well, this one's 209. So let's try using this. I need to increase my shield skill anyway. I mean, my mace skill, I think. Unless it automatically in retail, I think, throws it to max, probably, which is gay. Whatever. So yeah, now we've got this crazy-looking mace. It didn't take long to replace our legendary weapon. And if you look at my item levels already up to 229 when I started coming into this Legion, Battle for Azeroth area. Yeah, I mean, obviously my mace skill's pretty good. I just smashed that guy. When I came to this area, I think I was around item level 207 maybe, or 206. So you can see I've increased my item level a ton already. Now, Legion legendaries were 265 here. These items, the militia helmet and these guys look 286, 280, so we're looking at close to maybe 300 item level for BFA. So pretty, and there's the leggings. So let's see. These are 204, which is probably not as good as what I have, but let's see what they look like. A little different looking. I like the ones I have on better. I like the green. Okay. Let's try not to step on any spiders. Let's see if we can pick up this ore node here. I stepped on a spider hill. This is platinum, isn't it? Yeah, platinum. I can tell by the shape. It looks almost alien, doesn't it? Look almost like something out of... You guys ever played... oh, what's that game? Let me go to my desktop. I have the shortcut on the desktop. Hob. You guys ever play Hob? Which is a really cool game. That looks like something right out of Hob. I recommend Hob if you like kind of scroll... slightly like Tomb Raider type games, you know, where you're just kind of maybe figuring out little puzzles to the map, like how to get to certain areas of the map, how to jump to certain areas, climb to certain areas. But it's a really well constructed game. Okay, so we got that. There's a lot of ore around here. Of course, it makes sense. This is supposed to be a mining area. So let's go ahead and take the time to collect mine. And our music has stopped, so let's pick up something new. Ugh. I need to get YouTube Red. I've actually thought many times about getting YouTube Red, so I don't have to listen to commercials. Okay, here we go. Yeah, let's see if we can grab some of this other ore real quick, maybe. If it's something I can get to. It looks like it's up above, though. But there's a nice little walkway. Looks like something I would have built. It's a little cool little room here. It doesn't seem to serve any purpose, but cool nonetheless. It looks like some sort of explosives for mining. Okay, and the ore is either right here or... No, it's right here. Okay, a little monolith. And we get experience from that too, so don't discount the fact that you're getting some XP. Alright, let's turn this in. Try to avoid these spiders if we can. Okay.
Mainlander, eh? Even rotten crops regrow.
Oh, thanks again for taking care of those spiders. Not sure how much longer I would have lasted.
Those spiders.
If it's all the same to you, I'm getting out of here before more of those things come from the mine.
Alrighty then. Well, we're about a quarter of the way. A little bit past a quarter of the way into this level. Alright.
How can I help?
Keep your sails true.
Okay, let's go ahead and hit the, I think there's the vendor guy in here. Let's go ahead and repair
You mind your business, and I'll mind mine.
and sell. We got a lot of spider parts and stuff that are gray. Let's get rid of those things.
This land is cursed.
This land is cursed, but we will call it this land. Alright, we got Angus Ballister found. Okay, let's keep an eye out for treasure boxes, ores, and just check out the new zones. It's always fun to see new zones. I think everybody can agree on that thing. I think it's interesting that they named the horse Bella. Wavecrest's horse, her horse, is named Bella. Bella is the name of a horse in the Wheel of Time series by Robert Jordan. It was Egwin's horse that came from the Two Rivers, and I just think it's funny that they use that name because that's probably my favorite book series of all time. And if you haven't read Wheel of Time, you like fantasy books, you need to read it. I just think it's interesting that they chose that name. I wonder if they stole it from there. I would imagine they would. Blizzard does that quite a bit, where they take, they pull from pop culture or any kind of other stuff they can pull from. Let's see if we can get this elite. Okay, here we go. Okay. Let's see what damage we can do here. 5,000. That's about, I think 5,200. That's the biggest hit I think I've had yet. That's 5,200. Interesting that the numbers are so exacting. Did you see that the number 5267 was identical? That's a little unusual. I wonder if their number calculations. It's just interesting to me that it was exactly the same amount. They might have reduced the complexity of their number crunching, which, yeah, good or not bad, I can't really say. But I'm seeing 501 a lot. I think that's my auto attack, I'm not sure. You see how a lot of the numbers seem to be the same. Get another new Heart of Azeroth power for my head, helm piece. So, let's check it out. Well, let's first kill this damn bird. Slap you with my shield, bitch. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of this shield. I never liked big square shields. I like the anchor on it, but when it's on my back, it doesn't look very cool. Okay, nice. So we have, while no enemies are within 20 yards, you heal. That's kind of not needed because I never take damage. Increase your movement speed. So we're going to choose this one. Just because it's kind of a no-brainer. I mean, I don't really... If I'm not near enemies, why do I need to heal? I can just cast Flash Heal or whatever. So that's kind of interesting.
Thank you.
And we're getting these scrolls, which seem to be completing some sort of a quest. So, okay, that's fine. I'm going to stop the video right here, guys, and start uploading one of the videos I recorded yesterday. I want to start getting these up to YouTube in case anybody finds any of this stuff interesting. And then I'll start up the next video. So we'll stop this one here and start uploading more videos if people are interested in seeing some of these quests. I don't break this stuff down. I don't script this stuff. People can yell at me all they want. This is just me leveling, and I like putting up the videos because I think it's fun to record them and to talk, and it makes me engage in the game more, and it makes me want to maybe pay attention to more of what's going on in the game. If I didn't do this, if I didn't record these and put them up on YouTube, I just would fly through this content without even paying attention. So it actually makes me enjoy the game more by actually recording myself while I'm playing it, if that makes sense. And then I upload them just in case anybody's interested in seeing the content. So if you guys watch the stuff and enjoy it, you can give me a like. I appreciate it, and I certainly hope you do like something that's in these videos. Of course, you can always criticize and give feedback in the comments. I don't have any problem with any of that. It's a free world. People can do what they want, baby. So I'm gonna pause the video. I'm gonna stop the video here. Thanks.